Everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're in the dark. We're going to look at the DXY. Why? I don't know. Because it's going off the charts. So we're going to look at a couple different things that maybe you haven't seen before. Maybe you have. We're going to look at the daily. We're going to look at the weekly. And then finally, we're going to look at the monthly. See what the difference is on the DXY for the different charts using only the Gaussian channel, as you see in front of you. So the Gaussian channel can tell you, just in a brief snapshot, kind of how strong whatever chart you're looking at is. So this is the daily. Now, why don't we use the daily always is because the daily has more fake outs, right? It goes up and down, turns, flashes, false, fake out, breakouts. The secret on the 5-day Gaussian is the 5-day. I just gave it away before I said it. The 5-day Gaussian channel is your secret sauce. So we'll look at that as well and see what it says. But first and foremost, since July of 2021, the DXY has decided to make a heck of a comeback. So we've hit some rallies. You can see we didn't even barely drop out of it on the daily Gaussian channel. So if your coin was looking like this in crypto, you'd be doing quite well. However, when the DXY is rising, crypto seems to struggle. And you could see how bullish it got, right? Because we're gapping here. See this gap? That is a sign that the bulls are in blatant and charge, and the bears are nowhere to be found. However, the bears showed up a little bit at the top, at least for now. Temporary relief, okay, we'll take it. Now we need crypto to start moving again a little bit. So we had a little bit of a movement yesterday, which is why we had the DXY dropping. And when that happens, crypto can get a little bit of a relief. Today, we're going back up the other way. So what we want to see is not only this turn red, but we need to enter it first. So on the daily, it's still looking quite bullish. Okay, how about we go out to like the 5-day, right, and see what we got there. Well, again, bullish. Why? Well, when you go from red to green on a 5-day, that's a big step in the right direction. Your second step is to have your price action or your chart on top of the Gaussian channel, which we have both of those check marks. If your crypto coin or stock or whatever ever does something like this is like the all-in moment right here. Doesn't mean that you're buying at the absolute bottom, right? That your odds of increasing your portfolio stack become overwhelmingly in your favor if you wait for the 5-day Gaussian channel go from red to green and your price action on top. You won't care if you buy right here and it goes down a little bit, because usually you're going significantly higher in the not so distant future. And maybe we're seeing that as of right now. However, this candle, kind of an indecision candle. So we'll see what we end up closing like. We close again tomorrow evening, Friday night in the US Eastern time. So we'll see what that close is like for the weekly. Let's go look at it. Again, bullish again, red to green, price action on top, looking very similar as the 5-day. Okay, so yeah, the bulls are still in blatant charge. Here's the way back to the pandemic era, right? We had all this choppiness for weeks, right, before we finally realized what was happening, and the dollar took a hit. So hopefully we do that sometime in the not so distant future. And if we do end up doing something repeat of this, you can remember how well crypto did, right? All of 2020, especially during this final season of the DXY. On the weekly scale, although bullish, more or less just sideways, up and down, right? Look, going back to 2016, looks just basically like a bunch of sideways BS. Okay, now here's the secret one. Buckle up. The monthly Gaussian channel. Where is it? There it goes. We have just turned red on the bigger scale. The weakness is showing. The monster maybe not so strong on the biggest picture, right? Anytime you've turned red, I mean, this doesn't happen every 4 days, okay? The last time we went from green to red was March of 2004. Let that sink in for a minute, that because this has turned red, that's a big warning sign for the US dollar, right? This is the US dollar index. If you've watched this long, I assume you know that. So looking at this, we're holding resistance at the top of that monthly Gaussian channel, right? That's around that 99 level. Doesn't mean we can't go higher, but you could see a lot of resistance and a lot of tops going back to even 2019 here, running right around this 99 level, right? You can, if you need me to draw it out for you, I can do it. Here, let's just wait and be patient. There you go, right? See these candles? We haven't closed a candle above that since way back at you know, the end of basically the start of that super rally in 2017. Remember how well we did in 2017 in crypto? You don't have to have been around to know how well we did in crypto in 2017. Here's why. Look at the DXY is falling all of 2017. Crypto was rising all of 2017. If we do that again, I can pretty much damn guarantee if we do something like this going into, you know, the summertime of this year, going into 2023, even look at the dates at the bottom. There's July of 2023. So if the DXY does something like this, which as of now, the odds are that, because we've switched from green to red on the biggest time scale at resistance on the biggest time scale on the monthly, the odds are in our favor that we do this. Whether or not we go up for another month, go up through April, and we have to live through another shitstorm of a price action, all of crypto, the odds are simply still in the favor of the DXY coming back down because we've turned red, and it just hasn't happened since 2004. So, you know, the silver lining in what we got is this right here. So not a lot of people are looking at this, and not just because you're not watching this video. I'm talking about in general. So hopefully that helps you in the long term, ease your mind a little bit. I think this could really end up playing out real well for us going into the last half of 2022. Maybe even we come up here, right? We have a couple different scenarios, right? We could get super bullish and come up in here, and yeah, certainly that would kind of kill our hopes for 2022. But you know, when the giant falls, this is when crypto will start to freaking explode. Those are extremely technical terms. Friggin' explode. And if we break this kind of this 90 level down here, we've talked about this for like a year now. If we can eliminate this level and like kind of cross through that, I mean, we'll be in a golden age of crypto right here. And I would certainly wouldn't surprise me if Bitcoin's like, you know, 200K, something like that, 150K plus, right? At this area, if the DXY comes back down here and we're in the 80s on the DXY, yeah, crypto would be, everyone will be, you know, people at McDonald's be having their Lambos out front, okay? Maybe not that extreme, but pretty extreme. All right, so I'll leave you with that for the DXY for today. Let's see, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Surprise, we're still in fear. Quote of the day. Hey, surprise, it's the greatest gift which life can grant us. I kind of agree with that. Whatever. If you don't agree with it, he still said it. Car of the day. Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Look at it. He's even got Superleggera on the side in case you forgot what you bought. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Have a great Thursday. The Players Championship is on. If you're even remotely interested in golf, you're watching that.